A lot of people that know this YouTube channel know me from restoring Range Rovers and Land Rovers, and I do that still, and I've got some more content coming soon. In fact, I'm helping a friend with a two-door Range Rover Classic. But this video is different. Another big part of my life is as a private pilot. I own a single engine airplane. I use that for family trips and for just general aviation. And I've purchased a newer plane. It's a Cirrus SR22 Turbo. I've purchased a newer plane for me to use, and I need to travel out to the West Coast to pick that up. I live on the East Coast. So this video is a documentation of me taking a friend out to Las Vegas. We'll pick up that plane and we'll fly it back across the country. So it ends up with a lot of great video, Grand Canyon, the Rocky Mountains. So if that interests you at all, I welcome you to join me for this trip, and it's going to be a lot of fun for me for sure. This is Paul Salich. He's with Lone Mountain Aircraft, the broker I use to buy the plane. He also runs All In Aviation, which is a flight school there in Vegas. The other guy here is Greg Dexter. I flew him out from Richmond. He's a friend of mine that's a very well-known Cirrus instructor, and he's going to fly the plane back with me across the country.
Hasn't been cleaned. You can see the fuel tank here, how it's really a wet wing. People don't realize, like, there's no bladder. There's no, no special rubber or anything.
I recognize that tail number.
There we go.
That's great. You get the little floor mat there. I love it.
Right?
Where are the bottles of water? Come on.
It'll happen.
I bought the plane sight unseen, so this is actually the first time I've had a chance to put my eyes on it.
All right, let's put stuff down. Yeah, and like we're not looking to rush anybody, but I'll run you through everything that there is. And then prime, see if that helps. If it doesn't, everything goes off, everything forward. Prime it till I see fuel come out of there, and then I go for this. That's my procedure. But if you got something you like out here.
This is us taking off from Vegas. Paul Salich took this video as we're headed off for the first flight over to Arizona. This is our first stop in Page, Arizona. Really beautiful landscape there. We also had dinner here and spent the night. We'd been training off and on as we were flying across the country, so we're taking our time. Telluride is known for being the highest elevation of any commercial airport in the U.S. at over 9,000 feet. All right, today's rental car is a Jeep Patriot. They've got the, is that the Telluride logo on the side?
Logo.
Yeah, and you said those peaks are 14,000?
Yeah, at least they're right up there.
Really cool little town here, and we just stopped for breakfast before we continue heading east, but definitely want to come back here sometime as a vacation spot.
Look, no, but watch it. It's always, look at that. Here comes number one. Look off your left side. Here comes number two.
Oh, he did a 90-degree bank. Oh my God. Thanks for getting that. Where'd he go? He went out. Oh, there he is.
I get a video of this. Hang on, man. You're missing.
We consciously stayed low to get our speed up, hovering over the runway, because at the end of this runway, the mesa just drops off, and in case there are any downdrafts at that time, we wanted to make sure we had a lot of speed at this altitude. Because of the turbo, this plane has a service ceiling of about 24,000 feet. We only were flying at about 14,000 here, but it's really cool to be at or above the Rockies the whole way. We stopped for the night in Leavenworth, Kansas, the site of the well-known prison, and Dean Ayers, the airport manager at Leavenworth, was really nice to let us keep the plane in his hangar overnight. The next morning, the weather was a little sketchy, so we just used that time to do some ground school and prepare for the final leg of the flight back to Virginia. Okay, fast forwarding, here we are back at my home base airport of Hanover, Virginia. So a landing I've done hundreds of times, and put the plane away in the hangar. It's a really great trip, one of my most memorable flights of all time.
Having that power just carrying us. If you dumped it in bone, you gotta keep it forever. Put bearing wheels and brakes on it.